So my people, this matter will happen on Arise TV, it's still shaking everywhere up till now. Imagine a PDP chieftain, Dan Ulasi, sitting down live on TV, and he boldly says something like this: if Peter Obi joins PDP today, that party already has 30 to 40% of the votes in the bag. Just like that. He did not whisper it, he did not hide it, he said it boldly. And immediately the studio became hot. Rufai Oseni, the anchor that many Nigerians respect because he does not fear anybody, just went straight at him. Rufai asked him questions, pushed him, and that whole conversation has now become the talk online. People are clipping it, sharing it, arguing about it. That's why I brought this gist to you. Please, before I even continue, don't forget to like this video right now and subscribe, because that's how more people will see it and join this kind of balanced conversation. Now, why is this statement from Ulasi shaking people? It's simple. Peter Obi has become a figure in Nigerian politics that cannot be ignored. We all remember the 2023 election, how Obi came in strong, shook the system, pulled millions of votes from young people, from urban areas, from Nigerians who just wanted something fresh. Even though he didn't win, that election showed that Obi is no small player. His movement, the so-called Obidient movement, is still very visible. So Ulasi is saying, if you bring Obi back into PDP, suddenly PDP will jump ahead with 30 to 40% ready-made. That's a heavy claim. If you agree with him, write yes in the comments. If you disagree, write no and don't forget to subscribe. But Rufai Oseni was not buying it so easily. He asked, where exactly is this 40% coming from? Because in politics, it's not enough to throw numbers around, you need facts. Rufai was pressing, asking, is it from a poll? Is it from Obi's past performance? Is it just your guess? That kind of pushback is important. That's why people love watching Arise TV, because the anchors don't just nod their heads, they ask tough questions. And that clash between Rufai and Ulasi made the program trend everywhere. Now, let's think about this 40%. In plain English, it is not a scientific number. It is not like somebody did a nationwide poll yesterday and found it. It is more of a political calculation, or even optimism. The truth is that Peter Obi did very well in 2023, but he didn't carry the whole country. He carried some states strongly, he carried the youth, he carried social media, but he also struggled in some rural areas. So when Ulasi says 40%, he is basically saying Obi carries weight, not that Obi has already won 40% in his pocket. Still, that weight is real. If Obi enters PDP, it could change the balance of the game. Now think about it carefully. If Obi goes back to PDP, that means the party will combine Obi's energy with PDP's old structures. That combination could be dangerous for APC, because PDP has grassroots spread, and Obi has the youth fire. Imagine those two together. But politics is not mathematics alone. Remember, elections in Nigeria are about mobilizing, about logistics, about regional alliances, about the power of governors, and about the trust of people in local areas. So even if Obi adds numbers, PDP will still need to manage all this. Please, if you are enjoying how we are breaking this down, like the video right now. It helps more people see the gist. Now let's talk about the Southeast matter. Ulasi also said that PDP should microzone the ticket to Southeast. In simple words, he's saying, make the presidential ticket specifically for Southeast so that region finally gets a chance. You know, Southeast has never produced a president since democracy came back in 1999. So for Ulasi, giving the zone the ticket is a way of correcting history, and also a way to bring Obi in. If PDP does it, then maybe Obi becomes the natural candidate. But my people, zoning is always tricky. Once you zone to one side, another side may feel cheated. So PDP has to balance carefully. Do you think PDP should zone to Southeast? Comment below and let's know your thoughts. Now, let's return to Obi himself. What options does he really have? Number 1, he can go back to PDP. That's what Ulasi wants, and according to him it would bring PDP straight advantage. Number 2, Obi can stay outside PDP, either in a smaller party or just as a strong independent movement. That keeps his outsider image strong, but the problem is structure, because elections need polling agents, logistics, and funding everywhere. Number 3, Obi could try to form a new coalition. But that takes plenty of time, money, and agreement with many groups. So each option has risks and rewards. Which option do you think Obi will choose? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you've not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button now. Let's now think about APC. If Obi and PDP come together, does it mean APC is finished? No. APC will also fight back. APC has strong supporters in Southwest, in part of North, and they have the advantage of being the ruling party. That means they can point to what they have done in government, they can mobilize with governors, and they can counter. So don't think it will just be automatic. But of course, if Obi joins PDP, APC will not relax. They will work harder. This is why Ulasi's statement is shaking people, because it's like announcing a possible big alliance. Now, let me ask you directly. Do you think Peter Obi joining PDP would actually move millions of Nigerians automatically, or do you think some Obidient will feel disappointed if he goes back there? Because remember, many of Obi's followers left PDP with him because they were tired of the old system. If he goes back, some may see it as compromise. Others may say it is strategy. That's the debate. Tell me what you think in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe. Also, think about the power of young people. Ulasi's comment is basically a public recognition that young people, the Obidient movement, and independent voters matter. Politicians are noticing. They know that millions of Nigerians now want accountability, want transparency, want change. That's why even in big parties, leaders are openly saying, Obi is carrying votes, Obi can deliver. So don't ever feel your voice is small. Your engagement online, your turnout on election day, it all matters. But let's not get carried away. 40% is not guaranteed. It is more like a starting point if Obi joins PDP. From there, PDP would still have to convince undecided voters, fight for the North, and hold its strongholds. APC too will fight for their base. Politics is like chess, not just arithmetic. That is why debates like the one on Arise TV are good, because they make everybody think deeper. And please, let me remind you once more, if you've watched this far, like this video now and subscribe. It's free for you, but it helps us so much. So as we look ahead, here are the big questions. Will Obi actually respond to Ulasi? Will PDP leaders openly discuss zoning to Southeast? Will APC start dropping hints about how they will respond? These are the signals we should watch for. Because this gist is not just about what one man said on TV, it is about where Nigeria's politics may be heading in 2027. So, to wrap it slowly, the gist is this: Ulasi said Obi inside PDP is automatic 40%. Rufai Oseni said, prove it. The studio was hot. Social media picked it up. And now, Nigerians everywhere are debating what it means. The truth is, Obi is a force. PDP wants him back. APC will counter. And you, the voter, remain the most important piece on the board. So my people, that's the gist for today. If you enjoyed it, please, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Obi inside PDP equals 40% already? Or is it just political talk? Let's keep the conversation respectful and smart. And I'll be here again with more sweet gist that is professional, easy to follow, and ad-friendly.